Welcome to StratiGG. We're playing some Risk Ranked on the meta settings. This is EU Advanced Progressive Capitals. May the spawn god show me favor. And let's see how I get on. We were just talking about luck and how bad my luck has been recently. So hopefully it balances a bit out now and I get some decent luck this game. Let's find out. Let's have a look at the blizzards. We've got a Rabat blizzard. Look at the big cluster of blizzards in Eastern EU there. Ooh. I kind of like this Alps cap here. It kind of locks off this little bit of a corridor. Yeah, this Alp cap blocks the path in this central area of the map completely. It's quite a strong cap position. Pink has a 1 in there, so it's unlikely Pink's going to cap there before we get a chance. Green capping up in Scandi. We have another locked cap. Decision Sundsvall for green. Great Spanish Baldwin says, no Iceland, no win. They want me to try and cap on a 1 in the back of Iceland. No, we're trying to win this one, Baldwin. We're trying to win this one. Oh, Pink, what are you doing? No, it was a 1, Pink. Why would you cap on a 1, you absolute mentalist? Okay. It's going to be one of those games again. Okay. Alright, I need to think about this seriously now. Do I just cap here next to Pink? Oh, Pink will roll it. Pink is that kind of mentalist that'll just roll it. Turn 1, I bet you. I don't have any other decent cap choices. Red's gonna cap on this 4. Like, look, this is terrible. This is a terrible board layout. Time's running out. I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, don't roll it, Pink. Don't you dare, Pink. Don't you dare roll that cap, turn 1. I had to go here. Why did you cap on a 1, Pink? You had this reasonably decent cap choice of a 3 on the border of Russia, Pink. You mentalist. You could have capped there. Okay. Fingers crossed. Do you think Pink is just going to roll it? Turn 1. Okay, green adds up here. They're going to come and try and take Scandi. I predict. Look at these absolute god rolls. Suddenly the Iceland cap looking a lot better, says Baldwin. Okay, don't you do it, Pink. Don't you do it. Take your Germany bonus. We can be friends, Pink. Don't you do it, Pink. Ah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not even emoting. Just take your Germany bonus. Just take your Germany bonus. Don't you dare. Okay, they're not rolling it. They're not rolling it. Okay. Am I going to keep over 12 territories as well? That would be very lovely. I could even try for an Eastern EU bonus, which is going to be awesome. Did I just lose a troop there? Why does this always happen to me? This is what I'm talking about, guys. My dice luck is abysmal. Look, Look at my troops lost. It's always negative. Always negative. I have to assume the worst every game I play. It doesn't matter what the settings are. I have to assume that I'm gonna get screwed over by the RNG, by the cards, by the spawn, by the turn order, by every single other player. I just have to assume that I am gonna get screwed over at every turn, and I have to play accordingly. I have to place in so many contingencies in my strategy when I'm formulating it and carrying it out. Honestly, you would not believe it. You'd be shocked if Red lets me hold Eastern EU. Well, we'll find out. I'm hoping Pink does not have the Germany bonus, because if they do, I might be getting snuggled on turn 2. Well, Red hasn't tried to rush the Russia bonus. Okay, how many troops is Pink gonna get? Only 5. They don't have Germany yet. If I'm Pink, I'm going for that Germany bonus though. But then maybe Green keeps breaking them and a war breaks out between those two. That would be great for my game. These twos in this in the Southeastern Europe bonus really hampering my efforts. Otherwise I would have gone for this bonus. But with Pink stacking against me like this and going before me, I can't really afford to be losing any troops on these rolls. And as I've just been saying, my dice rolls are always bad. I always lose troops. So I can't afford to take the risk. I need to take a card. Oh, and there's a green 2 in there. Of course there is. I have to take a card, get all the troops back on cap. Hopefully we maintain the territory count and I get 6 again next turn, in which case we can roll this 2 and hope that the Sevastopol is only a 1, and I think I just try and take it and then get whatever's left back to cap. Hopefully that is enough so that Pink can't roll us. And hopefully Green is stopping Pink from holding Germany. Okay, Purple's up in Noob Corner. Starting with 8, so I think they had the UK there, and they've just taken Iceland even. Haven't seen Purple at all. Well, we just saw them take Noob Corner. I think they have the UK and Iceland just now. Red has a second capital. Red has stolen a cap from someone. That's why they are not investing in Russia. We don't yet see where that is. Maybe down here in Spain. There's probably a lot of snuggling happening, fighting for this little pocket down here in Spain. So I think Red probably has tried to take the Gascony cap using the extra 6th in turn order troops that they got on turn 1. And it seems to have paid off for them. So they're now investing everything down here in the Spain area. Okay, Green does have Scandi. We don't see where they're attacking. I'm hoping they went into Pink here, and Pink doesn't have Germany. That is correct. Excellent. Okay, Pink does not yet have Germany. This is good. Hopefully Pink's attentions now are drawn greenward, and me and Pink can have a somewhat friendly relationship here in the center. We're going to hold 12 troops again. Excellent. 12 territories again, even. Okay, let's not lose anything. And it's a 1. Awesome. And of course we lose a troop on a 1. Of course we do. Do I have to keep saying it, guys? My dice rolls are always bad. Losing nothing on a 2, and then just to screw me over, hitting a 1. Yeah, you're going to lose a troop. Okay, blue's in the Orient. Okay, now we want the Southeastern EU bonus, if we can get it. Oh, Purple lost their cap! Purple has lost their cap! We know Purple took Iceland the previous turn, but they've now lost their capital. Was it green? Did green yoink the cap? Was it red? Okay, purple capless. Red no longer has 2 caps. There is a lot of cap snuggling going on over on this left-hand side. Does that mean this pocket down here is completely empty? If so, we're going to be able to push down here and take it all, I think. As long as we hold this Eastern EU bonus, it's going to give us a massive springboard to take this bonus and then start moving down and clearing out this bottom left. I think there's a lot of fighting going on in Noob Corner. I think this is a Noob Corner game. There is definitely a Noob Corner disco going on up there, I think. Blue is down there. You think blue's down here? No, I think blue's capped inside Orient. Oh, don't break me just randomly. What the hell? What is this, green? What was that play? Why? This is what I have to put up with. Every single game, just a random break there. Green's winning. They have a ton of troops per turn, and then they just come in with a random break. Why? There's no reason to do that. They let pink hold. Yeah, +9 for pink. Pink English flag. UK flag. Did we just lose another troop on a 1? Oh my word, this game hates me. So we're just going to get broken again now by green. For no reason. Green is just deciding to target us. What is this? Okay, blue's going to beat us to this bottom left now because of this random targeting going on by green. Again, why? We don't know. We'll never know. I think it's just host of the game syndrome, as I call it. I made the game. I'm the host. I have this fancy avatar. So they're thinking, oh, we have to target the black player because they must be good. And of course, well, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. There's some logic. There is some sense to that logic. But it does mean that, as usual, we need to play the early game super cautiously because we're not going to hold a bonus. No early game bonus for us. But the saving grace is that it's not just an absolute snowball game for one of these other players. So we should survive to the point where these trades start getting meaningful and big enough where we can't just outright die. So 15 per turn for green. Green now has Scandi, Iceland and the UK by my reckoning of those numbers. Oh, we're not getting broken this time by green. Green's deciding to spend their troops to expand. That is a sensible move by green. Rather than being embroiled in a war, you want to press your troop advantage to get more troops in the early game. Okay, pink's still holding Germany. They're going to go for southeastern bonus now. They're going to beat us to it. Again, because we got just broken randomly by green, pink's going to beat us to this bonus now, and we want pink as a friend. So I'm not going to break back. Having Eastern EU is like having 2 of these smaller bonuses. So we're okay with that, pretty much. But yeah, we don't have much other places to expand into, unfortunately. We could maybe prepare to take this red cap in Russia if red doesn't fortify it at all. Okay, blue's going to get the bottom left. Blue's capped in North Africa. They were always going to take that pocket. You think blue's capped down here in Benghazi? Well, we haven't had a chance to confirm that, but it would be a reasonable guess. Okay, red is now, in fact, putting everything on that cap. Has red been completely removed from everywhere else now? And, well, no, they're attacking somewhere else that we don't see. Maybe in Italy, maybe in Spain, maybe in France. But I think green's going to full send that entire left-hand side of the board. Or they're just going to add everything here and come and break me again. If I was them, I'd be full sending this left-hand side. I'd be pushing the snowball as much as I could on this left-hand side. And just trying to outright win the game. But seems like that's not green's strategy. Greenies are meanies, guys. And so when the opportunity to break a bonus presents itself, green is just gonna pounce on that opportunity. Green knows my cap's here. They had a position here next to my cap for a long time. So green's just gonna sit there in my prospective bonus. Okay, then I just add everything to this 4 and come and break you, green. So we're just getting targeted again. This is no surprise. It happens almost every single game. Almost every single game, I just get targeted by one or more of the players. So no bonus for us. We're just in take a card and pass mode for a while. Eventually, green just won't be able to hit us. So the targeting isn't really doing themselves any favors. The more time green spends doing this, the less time they can spend pressing their advantage. And the more time these other players get to catch up and overtake them in their own bonus taking. So this is just a losing strategy from the green player. And greenies are meanies, guys. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Not all greenies, okay, not all green players are meanies, but the vast majority, 99% of the green players I come across in this game are just meanies. They just want to cause you grief in the way they play. They're going to break you whenever they can, just for the sake of breaking you. Okay, blue has just taken the Orient bonus as well. Every other player here getting to hold bonuses and doing really well at taking those extra bonuses because they are not getting targeted. No other player, it seems, is getting targeted, just me, by the greenie that is a meanie. 11 for Reds. Red still holds Spain, I think, and has 2 capitals. There goes Purple. Purple was the one that we saw taking Iceland a while back, but then they soon lost their cap, and they have now been finished off. Well played by the red player. $22 for green. That means they've now taken France, I think. So they now have Scandi, Iceland and the UK, and the France bonus. Maybe the Italy bonus, if there is a cap in Gascony, as we suspect. Okay, green pulls back, but let's take bets, guys. Hello, Hotbuns, welcome in. You're just in time to see us in an EU Advanced Progressive Capitals game where the greenie is once again proving themselves to be a meanie. So what's to bet is I'll just retake my only bonus that I've only been allowed to hold one turn while everyone else is getting multiples. What is to bet that I'm going to retake, and then green is just going to break me again because greenies are going to be meanies. Sadly, all this delaying might mean that pink thinks that they have enough to roll my 45 cap next turn with a trade-in. Trades are now at 25, starting with 13, so they're going to have 30, so it's going to be like an 85-ish cap on a 45. That's not 100%, they should definitely not roll it, but pink probably will do, and we're probably just going to get screwed over in this game again by people targeting us and constant breaking us all the time. How's you doing? I mean, we're doing the thing, Buns. But we're getting targeted every single game. Okay, red takes a card and pass. 22 troops coming in for green. Let's see it, green. We know what you're going to do, even before you do. Let's see it. We're not getting broken by green. What is this? Has the universe imploded on itself? What is green doing? Okay, here we go. This is where pink may set in and decide to just full send into our cap. I mean, with the rolls that usually happen against us, it's probably a good move for them because they'll probably only lose like 10 troops on the cap roll. Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We're going to survive. I haven't checked my cards yet, guys, but knowing my luck, there's not going to be a trade in there. Well, there is a trade. And we hold. Okay, it looks like I have to eat my own words here. Okay, is 55 going to be enough? No, I think I have to trade in. I have been sufficiently targeted and slammed to the point where I have to trade in a bit early. I want it to be a 69, but we need to get everything on cap. Okay, well, we were allowed to hold for a turn. So we're going to see how this war develops. What are you doing in these settings, Leona? I play quite a bit of ranked buns. I quite enjoy it. Darkening my Twitch suggestions with EU Advance Prog Caps. Leona is getting bad rolls, bad cards, and bad neighbours. That's all I get, Baldwin. This is just my experience in Risk. Bad rolls, bad cards, and constantly targeted. This is my lot in life in the game of Risk. I've just come to accept it at this point. And the fact that I do as well as I do, I think, can go some way to say just how... yeah, I'll say I'm pretty good at this game. Strategy-wise, at least. In terms of technical skill, I'm not the best. I'm a bit slow when it comes to running the boards. But in terms of strategy, I think I am up there amongst the top grandmasters, if I do say so myself. Okay, green trades in. Green now has a mountain of troops somewhere. One of the reasons we're not reopening this path for them. Oh, guys, could we have predicted? Could we have predicted what green is gonna do? Is there any reason for them to keep doing this? Well, they're not doing it? Are they not doing it? They're not doing it! I take it back, green. I eat my words. You are only 37.32% less of a meanie than I originally thought. Okay, what's pink getting? 14 for pink. So they have Germany, and they have this bonus here. The good thing is that my cap's unrollable at the minute, so we're pretty safe cap-wise, I say, as pink just casually gets a 112 cap next to us. It's just signaling my cap. Yeah, I'm not giving you my cap, pink. Don't think so, dude. Maybe they just want to trade here. Yeah, we can trade there. We can trade there all day long, pink. We'll trade with you. Okay, so we're going to take that as we'll trade here from pink. Okay, pink seems like, oh, we've got to trade on 3 in case we need it, but I don't think we're going to use it. We have to wait for the wars to kick off between these other players now. 24 per turn for blue. Blue getting pretty big. Are they going to come into us? Are they going to full send green? The wars have begun! Yes! Okay, green, get wrecked. Go get him, blue. Get him, blue. Leona, have you considered that your anti-green bias is what's responsible for this? Just like how every Spanish player knows to slam Gilted. Well, it's one of those chicken and egg situations, isn't it, Baldwin? Are greenies meanies because I keep saying greenies are meanies? Or do I keep saying greenies are meanies because greenies are in fact meanies? It is one of those universal conundrums, a riddle of life that I don't know if any of us is wise enough to answer. Craig Smith says, this got very philosophical. Yes. We shall call it the Greenie Dilemma. The paradox of the meanie. It's a positive feedback loop of meanness. Is it not a negative feedback loop of meanness, Baldwin? Surely being mean is negative. Oh, that's 109 stack! I'm glad it's going Blue's way. Yeah, me and Pink are just chilling here in the middle, whilst Blue and Green just fight around the outsides of the board. This is fine. Everything's fine. Green got schmackalackered. They did indeed. But they still held several bonuses. I think when the trades get a bit bigger and when we're feeling a bit more safe, we'll go and take a full look around and confirm some of the suspicions that we've had for cap positions, namely the Gascony. We know that Green has capped inside of Scandi. Like, they didn't even cap on a choke of Scandi. They've capped here in Sundsvall. Is Pink trying to keep and hold Italy, or is Pink reopening people to go smacky? See, this is what I would be doing, and I think Pink might just be a decent enough player with this asking to trade position move that they did, that they might have just gone and reopened Blue so that Blue can do the exact same again into Green next turn. Okay, trades are at 50. Oh, do I need to trade in? Do I need to trade in? 170 on 100. I think they might roll it if I don't trade in. I'm gonna do a safety trade, and we're gonna trade in. Okay, do we see Blue running past to do another schmack? They've just traded in for 62 troops from cards. Well, they can't go up this right-hand side. They'd have to come back up Italy. We don't see them just yet. They are doing a lot of attacking. Starting with 19, so they still held a lot of these bonuses. So maybe they just whacked everything here on full broke Green this time. I think that's probably what happened. So I think Green is going to get very little in the way of bonus troops this turn. Well, they still start with 17. What did Red start with? 11 still? Pink is decent enough to probably not hit that, but I mean, yeah, with these guys going to war, you're no longer falling too far behind. Yeah, we need these trades to get bigger. We need the card trade-ins to get bigger, so it over time offsets the amount of troops that these guys have just been getting, just from mindlessly expanding and taking bonuses and not being targeted by the green player. Okay, so it looks like maybe blue is slightly winning this war, but green does have card advantage over blue now. Okay, pink started with 9, so they got broken again in the process of the war being proliferated. So we'll just keep feeding pink cards. It does have the other benefit of letting us see this little portion of Italy as well, so that when the full sends happen, we can see them going past. We already have vision of this right-hand corridor. And like I said at the beginning of the game, we capped here to completely lock off this central corridor thanks to these blizzards, so that we are the gatekeeper of the middle of the map. And people have to go around us like this in order to hit the other players. We're pretty solidly in the mid game now. And it's pretty stable. Other than this little bit of a war between blue and green, things are starting to stabilize out. I don't think we're seeing many full sends continuing to happen now. Green has retook most of their bonuses, if not all. Same with blue. Me and pink can just trade together indefinitely in the center here. I don't think me and pink are at all incentivized in attacking one another at this stage in the game. So maybe blue or green start trying to focus on red, and I think red is the next one to go out. But red is holding 2 capitals, I think, still. And I think my cap strength is okay now, so I can afford to wait and just sit and not trade till 5 now. The benefit of waiting until you're on 5 cards of trading is, of course, that you're pretty much guaranteed a trade then every 3 turns. And you can't really get screwed out of a trade at the wrong time just by having bad card luck. So if you can wait till 5 to trade in every time, it is beneficial to do so. It adds a bit of stability to your game and removes a factor of RNG. Yeah, we haven't confirmed the Gascony cap yet, but we highly suspect that red has a Gascony cap as well as this cap over here in Russia. So we think they're holding Spain with the 2 caps. $16 for red. Ooh, if I'm red, I don't try and expand like that. That might provoke green. But yeah, I think red might just be strong enough to hold out against green. Okay, is red trying to take Russia as well? 21 for green. Is green going to let red hold France? Okay, another big trade-in coming for green. Do we see the full sending into blue again? Spending a lot of time in draft. Looks like green is just guarding their borders now and taking a card. So green doesn't want the war to continue. So we're just going to bide our time until these trades get bigger. Once the trades are at like maybe 150 to 200, that's when you have enough massive influx. When a trade comes in, that you can potentially make some moves to try and steal a second cap from someone or make a kill if the situation presents itself and the circumstances have arisen to be beneficial to do so. Ideally, we want the war to reignite between green and blue. Okay, trades are on 80. So it'd be like 320 on 180. If pink wanted to roll my cap next turn on 4 cards, if I go to 5 cards. Yeah, I don't think pink rolls it. Do I want to risk it though? Because I will be on 5 cards and I will look like an appealing target. I think I might have to trade. Trades are at 80. $330 on 200. No, they don't risk that. Yeah, I think my cap is strong enough now where I can wait till 5 cards. +2 in Sevastopol. Could come in clutch. Yeah, that all-important Sevastopol card. I'm not going to use it. I get to keep the Sevastopol card and use my my ponies instead. Can you imagine a Caps variant game mode where if you got like say if you got the wild card, you could trade in the wild card to move your cap on your turn? How crazy would that be? That would be awesome. Yeah, we definitely want to save this Sevastopol card. Okay, I'm going to get some information this turn. Going to trade in. I'm going to go confirm this Gascony cap and take a peek at London. See what kind of stack green has up there. Okay, red does still hold France. Gonna give shock faces as though we're surprised. Just taking a look. We're gonna say oops. Maybe this incentivizes blue to come and smash into green again. Come on, you must be really curious to why I'm saying oops, blue. Come on, come and take a look through all green's territory. Come and check. Just double check, blue. Leona the Mischievous. Yes, go and check, blue. You need to check. Look. Ooh, black territories going into green. Go and check. Go and check. Oh, you're not just going to try and hold Italy. Check. Yeah, follow the trail. Follow the trail, blue. Okay, blue's minefielding as they go. I love it. Okay, blue continues to expand. $90 trade for reds. Green just retakes. They see the big blue stack right next to them now. Blue's gonna need cards, so if blue probably just trades with me and pink here in the center. So me, pink, and blue are gonna be buds, and then a bit of tension can start developing between red and green. That's what I'm kind of predicting is gonna happen. Ooh, we don't see where pink has placed their troops. Are they trying to take the Orient from blue, I wonder? I think... Okay, pink has just gone into blue. Take a bit of a look, see? Okay, so pink took the Orient from blue. Is blue going to retaliate? Blue's still starting with 18 per turn. Red has never held Russia. I don't think they'll mind trading there. True. Okay, we don't see where Blue's attacking. I think they've probably come off this North Africa and are retaking the Orient. Well, we don't see them. Maybe they went up into green from this big stack on the end of Italy. 12 for red. So red is pretty stable. Still holding Spain with 2 caps, we think. Sadly, we can no longer go this way to get information because blue's kind of blocking us. Blue did go up and fully break all of green. So pink is going to hold the Orient. Blue just full sent into green. Do we see a retaliation? Or just a retake, I wonder? Now, we want this war to keep happening, but we also want to be ready to pounce and jump in there to snag a cap if it becomes available. Might consider placing a stack here in preparation, but then it risks getting hit by a green retaliatory strike coming this way. Yeah, pink does hold the Orient. And they're trying to insist on holding 2 bonuses. Yeah, I think we allow that for now. With what's developing between blue and green. Okay, is that trade-in going straight back into green once again? Green also has a trade coming. It's hilarious that blue and green are so antagonistic when they occupy the 2 most distant caps. Well, when you take a cap like this in the center, it kind of forces that kind of action, to be honest. Like, me and pink can't really fight each other because we're so close. Like, any fight between me and pink is kind of... We just end up in a death spiral together where we both just go out 5th and 4th. And we can't really be card blocked. So me and pink are kind of in it to the end game together because we can just trade with each other. Whereas these outer players can potentially card block one another if they get the advantage and the upper hand. Okay, green remains fully broken again by blue. They trade in. Do we see the retaliation now? I think we surely do. A lot of attacks from green. This is all retaking, I think. Do we see them slam through and come down Italy again? They're running out of time. Well, they're not quite going to make it. think green is just slightly too slow, and they didn't get that fortify off. So I'm going to go check this cap on my turn. I'm going to trade in and come and swing around this way and check the cap, because I don't think green got that fortify off in time. There might be a free cap here. Okay, we're gonna use the overpowered Sevastopol card. Okay, let's go and have a check of this cap. Yes, I called it. I knew it. This is what you need to be watching out for, guys, for when people fail the fortifies like this. I mean, obviously we've just painted a massive target on our backs from green. Yeah, blue's coming up to take a look, but we got there first. We got there first, blue. And blue does some breaking for us as well, which is great. So green is off cap, but they do hold Iceland and the UK. And they do still have a biggish stack in there, I think. But they're not open to come back to us. So they're going to be starting with 8 troops, which hopefully is not going to be enough to break through this 11 this turn at least. Here comes the 8 troops. W1 Pro says, get wrecked, green. Yeah, get wrecked, green. This is what you get for targeting us in the early game. We just bide our time. We wait for your... Okay, we're getting slammed. We're getting slammed. Let's give the fist bumps. Oh, they lost so much. Green is so killable. I'm so sad that I'm not open to just go out and kill them right now. That was so detrimental for Green's game. They just lost so many troops there. They are left with a 60-odd cap. That is way, way not enough to defend, but they're going to trade in before us, sadly, and my cap's not open. Ooh, pink's gone and seen it. Yeah, green's dead. Green is out of this game. We have dealt the death blow. We're just going to let pink and or blue go and finish them off, I think. And there goes blue. Do we see it? There's a big blue stack here on the end of Italy, Baldwin. And we don't know how big it is, and we don't want to spend too many troops before we even get to a cap roll. Trades are at 130. Is blue gonna go to try and finish green off? Do we have a trade on for? We do, so we can just go around and take another quick gander. Although we need to think about strengthening this cap again against pink, because pink's cap is getting sizably big now. Okay, time for green. Green held some bonuses of some kind. I think they got Scandi broke again. I think blue just took a look at the cap and then didn't roll it, based on the amount of troops green just got. So when they get 10, pretty much means they have Iceland, the UK, and a cap still. And they've traded in. So yeah, that oh, it goes full on into blue. Oh, I wish they would have opened me there. But I do have a trade. So maybe I just go and steal the cap again. Okay, he just full sent into blue. Okay, surely pink goes up and checks. And do we see green die now? Hello, Baronicus TV. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. We're playing some EU Advanced Progressive Capitals. In the game of Risk. Very glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Oh, pink isn't going for it. They're going to open our cap. We're going to go take a look, but if there's anything on cap, I'm not rolling it. I need to get troops back. Oh, okay, blue has taken it. Either that or they've blocked the kill. They've just left that big stack right next to the cap. I think we see green die right now. So contrary to my earlier prediction, it's not going to be red. That is the next one out. It's most likely going to be green. It's. I think we're going at about average time now for an EU Prog Caps game so far. But we were targeted earlier on in the game, which means we couldn't really make any early game plays, and we're stuck in this prolonged mid game now. But green has lost the battle and is slowly dying a death. So it won't be long now before green is fully removed from the game. They still have their cap, it looks like. So blue didn't want to roll it. Three cards. I don't know if it's going to be worth it for a 140 trade. And we don't know if blue has sneakily left a green territory or two down here in the bottom left. Yeah, I can check the cap, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. But if pink's open, pink should be going up here now. They have the troops to do it. And there goes green. We see the bot out. The towel hath been throwneth. Now, something amazing could happen here, and pink could fail to fortify back to cap. That would be absolutely amazing for my game. Okay, there they go. Are they going for the green kill for 2 cards? It's definitely not worth it. I wouldn't do it. Pink has slightly more troops than us, though, so they could, in theory, go for it. Or are they just going to try and take the Germany bonus? Hello, Sledge1! First time chatter, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Are they failing? I nearly predicted it. They almost failed that fortify back to cap. Can you believe that? If that would have failed, I would have been some kind of Nostrasnuggledamus. Yeah, they're still only a 62 cap. Ooh. If only we had a trade. It's still a bit too expensive, but this green bot is gonna come off the cap. And to be honest, it's not a great cap. It's just not worth the troops investment to take it. If it was free, yeah, you throw like a token amount of troops on there, but it's a sunken cap. It's of very little value. Trades are at about 150-ish, 145. And green's only on 2 cards. It's not worth going for the kill either. So we'll see how this bot develops. They're going to step off cap, and Pink's going to beat us to it. Pink is going to beat us to the free cap just because of turn order. So Pink is going to look out in that respect. Unless green comes this way and like blocks Pink. But Pink's on 5 cards, so they're going to get it either way. Yeah, still a bot. It's going to come off the cap. Still some on there, about 20-ish. And yeah, it comes my way, of course. Okay, so now with the trade-in and on 3 cards, with the cap depreciated, it is well worth the kill for Pink to take. Pink should be taking this kill right now. They're going to trade in, have plenty with the trade-in to get this kill, and then it'll trade them in again in turn. They should be going for this. If they don't go for this green kill right now, I definitely am going to. Okay, let's see if they get it. Do I have a trade? I do not. Okay, they get that. Green's still up here in noob corner, I think. Okay, they get the green kill. Well played, Pink. They've got a second cap out of it as well. And this, in theory, this entire noob corner section of the map. So I think I'm going to take the Orient from them, and we're going to try and equal out this board position. And we're going to give the fist bumps. They should see that as an equalizing play, not aggressive, because they now have this entire top left-hand corner, 2 caps. I think it's fair for us to take the Orient there, and I think they have acknowledged that with a well played there that we slightly missed. Yeah, blue has this bottom left side of the map. And blue and green were fighting each other for the longest time. Like, opposite side of the map, they were just like full sending each other left and right, back and forth. It was quite fun to watch. But blue eventually won that war, and then pink, just by virtue of the turn order, has been able to sweep in and get the fruits of all of Blue's hard work. And now we see Red coming to steal the Orient. You greedy boy, you Red, you greedy boy. Do we want to fight them for the Orient when trades are at 155? Nah, don't really care about it. How have I been? Hello, Baronicus. How have I been doing in recent tournaments? Terrible. My luck has absolutely been terrible recently in tournaments. And I've just been being either ganged up on by other players and teamed on, or just having no trades on 4 every single time and not being able to do anything. So tournament-wise, it hasn't been great recently. Okay, do I trade in? Pink's not going to roll a 450 odd cap. Yeah, they're not going to roll it. So we're hoping now Blue is going to be really salty that Blue did all the work and then Pink just swooped in to steal the spoils. So we're hoping Blue is going to send it into Pink, but they don't. They send it into Red? Red hasn't done anything to you, Blue. Well, we're glad we didn't invest any more in the Orient now. Okay. Blue wants their Orient back. They did have the Orient a while ago in the game. And they probably wanted to reclaim their North Africa bonus +3 when the trades are at 160. because that makes all the sense, right, guys? Yeah. They really want their +3 bonus when the trades are at 165. It just makes total sense, right? My bonus. Evil Dr. Spard, welcome in. Yeah, Blue wants North Africa at all costs. My bonus. The bonus strat. It works in the early game, guys, on this map, but when you're at this stage, bonuses aren't really worth that much. And in fact, they can be an absolute detriment because it locks. If you try and hold bonuses, it cuts off your paths to get around the map to make kills or steal caps at opportune times. So again, we're just going to be on the lookout now, because it looks like Red and Blue are now going to have a war. And me and Pink, as we predicted, like from the start, me and Pink are in it like to the end game. It's going to be me and Pink in a 1v1 at the end game. And these other players are just full sending into each other all the time. So we're just going to be looking now for the right time to strike when either Blue or Red kill each other, or both. And then we'll be looking to go into the 1v1 with Pink, who is a decent player. Hello, Tom the Editor! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in. Thanks so much for the raids. Tom the Editor raiding with a party of 19. Has Pink just botted out? No way has Pink just botted out. That would be mental. Thanks for the follow, Tom. Hello, General Funny. Thanks for the follow and welcome in. Let's get this gun show on the roads. Okay, so Pink might have just botted out. So we need our cap to be as strong as possible. And the great thing, if they have botted out, is that turn order, for once, is going to be on our side, because they're going to step off this cap, potentially. Though bots do like to cap against other caps, so maybe not. But if they do step off cap, or fortify off the cap, then we can steal this other really powerful central cap. Potentially. Check the pink cap in Scandi. A bit premature. I don't really need to do it just yet. We haven't confirmed that they have indeed botted out yet.
That sounds like a skill issue, friend.
definitely a skill issue. Definitely a skill issue. Just like not having a trade on 4 is a skill issue. Pink has been our buddy all game. Yeah, despite the cap situation. Yeah, me and Pink are going to be the 2 players in the 1v1. I've said it from the start. Like, we have no incentive to war against each other. We just end up killing each other to the other player's benefit if we do. We're just going to sit, let these other players kill each other, and swoop in. Pink already done that with green very expertly, thanks to turn order. Yeah, see, they haven't botted out just yet. They're still here. And red and blue tensions are flaring. So I'm just going to pretend that I have to take a card here. And that way, if we're not taking cards here with Pink, my cap remains open both ways down here. And we've also opened one of Pink's caps if they want to send some snuGGles Red's way to retake the Orients. But yeah, we were slowed down massively in the early game. Look at the troop advantage Pink has over us. They've got about 150 troops on us at the minute. So a bit of a recap for you new people coming in. Red has a cap in Russia and Gascony and is holding Spain and now the Orients. Blue is down here in West Africa somewhere. We have not seen their cap just yet. It's not on Benghazi though, we know that much. And we suspect, I'm pretty confident that there's a cap up here in Noob Corner somewhere, but we don't know where yet. Okay, is Pink coming saying hello into the Orients? No, they're just going to guard their board position. Interesting. Ooh, 700 cap. Looking juicy. Don't really need to trade in, which is good. So we're just biding our time, keeping an eye on what blue and red do. Are we going to see blue full send into the Orients again? Get them, blue. Take your revenge on the red player. Pink seems like they know what they're doing. Other than that, the other players have all exhibited and flown their noob flags high. 34 for reds. Okay, we didn't see blue full send back into reds. Maybe they came up Italy and came this way into red. We don't know just yet. But red is holding a ton of boards. And things seem to be stabilizing out again, for the time being at least. Okay, here we go again. Now, do we need any information? I don't think we do. We know where everyone is. We know... We have a reasonable idea where all the caps are. Pink has a very strong position at the moment. So we want to keep our cap down here as open as we can. So we won't be taking cards down here for a while. Unless something drastic on the board happens. You and Pink look like a licorice all-sort. Yes! Pink and black, very nice color combo. I do agree, Evil Doctor. I guess it's worth clarifying. We haven't actually seen Gascony. We just inferred its existence. Yeah, that is true. We haven't confirmed Gascony because there was a stack here on this territory in France. But yeah, we highly suspect that there's a cap on Gascony. Simply because no one seemed to be able to break Red's Spain, and Green probably would have if they could have. I'm going to open Red's cap if it's not already. Okay, Red's cap's already open. Who do we think is going to blow their top next? We see a trade come in, a set early for blue. Are they full sending right now? Have we foreshadowed? Oh, blue's gone offline! Blue's botted out! Hello, Sam, welcome in! Blue's a bot! Oh, there's a big 200 stack! No, don't come and camp next to my capital. Damn it. Okay, blue's botted. There could be a free cap in play. And everyone else gets first shot at it because of turn order. Of course they do. Okay, has anyone else noticed? Surely they see this 230 stack next to us and they realize something's up here. Hello, Johnny the Best is Best. Welcome in and thanks for the follow. Okay, looks like Pink is going to go and have a look. Yeah. See what they can see. Nice opportunistic play. Okay, yeah, just double check that every other player is still here. Okay, I'm going to trade in. I'm going to go take a look. May as well take this bonus, because we're already closing our stack off with this move. And we get another capital. May as well take this bonus in the process. And blue is killable, but they're only on one card, so it's not worth the kill right now. As their stack there is the same as a trade-in. Well, it's still more than a trade-in, I should say. So it's not worth smacking that stack. But we've improved our board position. We have a second cap, a lot more bonus in this 3-player endgame. And we're hoping this this stack of blue moves. Surely they don't roll a 167 cap. Oh, you fool. And of course they get a decent roll. Why is it that people always just roll us, guys? Is it something about me, about my avatar, about my name? Like, people just love to roll me. There's no way they should have rolled that cap. It was well not worth it. But look, they got pretty much an even roll. Those cap rolls should not be happening. And now we just have a blue bot sat next to us, sabotaging our game even more. Yeah, so far in this game, guys, we're the only player that's had their cap rolled, like with sizable amounts of troops on. Everyone else has just taken free caps. So we just keep getting rolled by these players that are rolling things that they shouldn't roll. That's not worth it. That cap is crap. But Red is playing them a bonus game still. Okay, Pink goes and takes a look. So now we're just waiting for this blue stack to move, but it's probably not going to move, sadly. It's probably just going to try and target us and screw us over now. It's what happens all the time, every time. But we're prepared for it, because like I say, we expect the worst. So there is actually a strategy at play here. I'm not just sat taking a card and passing in the middle because I don't know what to do. Now the strategy is, being so small on the map, we are slightly vulnerable to a card block, but letting these other players keep expanding and bonusing like this means that they're going to start clashing with each other as we become smaller and smaller, because they'll have fewer opportunities to hit us and they have to start hitting this other player, and then that causes tension and ideally a war between Pink and Red that maybe we get a chance to capitalize on further down the line. And it doesn't look like this massive blue bot stack is ever going to move. Let's have a look. Okay, blue's going to 4 cards, and I do have a trade. This might be worth killing them. We don't fully know how much troops they have, but again, Red and Pink are going to get the first chance to snag that kill and those cards. And I think Pink's good enough to see that that kill is on as well. Okay, Red trades in. Is Red going to go for the kill? Trades are at 220 with balanced blitz rolls. That is definitely worth it if that's Blue's biggest stack. There might be another big stack here that we don't know about. Okay, they're attacking fast. Red is super fast. They probably just got to the other side of this big stack and not had enough with their trade-in. To roll it, does pink take the kill? Let's take a look. May as well confirm that the red cap is indeed there. And we snagged the blue kill and those 4 juicy cards. It's going to be pretty much troop neutral, and we advance the game to the 3-player endgame. And now we are the most susceptible to getting card blocked. So we need to start thinking about an off-cap stack. And I'm going to whack it there for now. I'm probably going to try and find a better place for it. But it's going to be on the other side of this divide here, so that hopefully we can stay as open as possibly can. And try to avoid getting card blocked. So when you take this strategy, guys, and you have an off-cap stack, it needs to be really big. Like, it needs to be unrollable, preferably by any stack that can get to it. But definitely, it needs to be bigger than the trade-in amount. So now we're in the 3-player endgame. We need to get to the 1v1. Ideally, we need that to happen by red and pink fighting. We've already expended a ton of troops. We've been the one that's gotten smacked several times. So we are probably the lowest troop count at the minute. So we need to sit back and let pink and red fight it out a bit. What do you guys in chat think is gonna happen next? Do you think one of these players is gonna bot out? If so, which player are you betting on? I think pink is in it for the long run. I think if someone's gonna bot out, it's gonna be red. But I think both these players might be pretty decent. Hello, General Funny, first time chatter. So, Leona, how do you get the other two to start fighting? Well, you kind of have to let it develop on its own. But it looks like both of these players are patient players. So I'm trying to just hit the same territory every single turn so that these other two players, well, so that red has to start encroaching more and more territories, both opening my paths again, my lines, and then they run out of territories of mine to hit, and then they have to start hitting pink and breaking pink. So if me and pink just keep trading here on this one territory, red eventually uses up all their other cards, and then we'll have to start hitting pink. And then hopefully that starts making a bit of tension between pink and red, and we'll see how that develops. Of course, if pink isn't as good as we all assume, they might see me continuously breaking this bonus as an aggressive play, and it might be annoying them, and then I might just get full sent by pink. It could just go completely sideways that way. Like, someone might just decide, okay, we've been playing this enough, it's time to nope out, and I might just get full sent into, like, suicided into. It can happen. I mean, pink's still getting 24 per turn. Not that bonuses matter much anymore. But they really don't have anything to complain about if they are actually getting angry about this. I highly doubt they are getting angry about it, though. Hello, Baldwin the Fourth. Thank you for the follow and welcome in. $669. So the reason I'm taking these cards is because I don't want to block my cap in. I want my cap to remain as open as possible. I don't care about the Italy bonus. I want these guys to break the Italy bonus. That's why I'm not guarding it at all. We're at a stage now in the game where the trades are at 255. Bonuses are meaningless. The value of a card is almost 100 troops. The ability to take a card is worth much more than holding the entire map. So as you can see, the longer me and pink keep trading here in this one spot, red slowly runs out of cards to take. They can break my Eastern EU bonus. I don't care about it. Of course, we're protecting Sevastopol because that's the most important territory on the map. Not really. This is just my insurance policy from getting card blocked. Like this massive stack over here on the other side of the central border means that we can't get card blocks, essentially. We can still get card blocked, but it's much, much harder by doing this. And eventually red is going to run out of cards to take. And then red is going to start having to hit pink, or me and pink will just end up naturally card blocking red. Okay, pink's not happy about something. Oh no, the full suicide's coming! We're getting double tapped. I think we're getting double tapped. I think that's a full off cap for them to come and double tap my main cap. I think we're about to die, guys. I think we're about to die. I think the full suicide is here. We don't have the trade on 3. Or are they trying to kill my off-cap troops? Okay, well, we'll come back to cap for now. I mean, I'm not sure what I've done to warrant the suicide. Me and pink have been good buddies the entire game. Well, we do have the trade on 4. Gonna give the fist bumps. Don't do it, pink. Don't suicide. We're friends. Of course, this could all have been a tactic to get me to bring my off-cap stack back in to my cap to then try and card block me. Very crafty strategy, but they need to get a card block in place much quicker than this. They botted out! Have they botted out? No. Okay, I'm just going to get everything on cap for now, just in case they have botted out. The cap's not open this way, though. Ideally, we want this card to be taken. St. Petersburg. Then my cap could come all the way around here if needed. Yeah, I should have taken this card. Is pink here? My life is flashing before my eyes. It says they're still here. They're making several attacks. Okay, well, it looks like we haven't been suicided into yet. So let's re-implement Operation Anti-Card Block. Does red have 3 caps? Sledge asks. I think pink is the one. Yeah, red is the one with 3 caps. Red has Gascony, Russia, and they stole this cap down here from me. Which I think it was on Certi. No, it's on Nalutz. Yeah, it's on Nalutz. So red is the one with 3 caps. But they're not very good caps. They're all easily card blockable caps. Me and pink have the best caps in the game. And it seems like pink is getting a bit frustrated. Okay, pink trades in. It all goes on cap. Surely they don't roll it. Okay, they don't. My life flashed before my eyes. Are they full sending into red? Did they just roll that Gascony cap? Is it happening, guys? Is it happening? They're doing a lot of attacking, or they're fake attacking. And they come back to cap with 600. Did they just take that? We've got to go and find out. We've got to go and look. Oh! They rolled it, guys. They rolled it. Okay, me and pink now have an infinite trading spot in Spain. Oh, is that not linked? Oh, it's not linked. Okay, me and pink now have an infinite trading spot. Me and pink can go into the end game, and because pink just spent so many troops, I'll go into that 1v1 at advantage. So now we can card block red by just trading in Spain, if it comes to that. Oh no, there's a big 1000 stack coming back around. Am I getting smacked again? Oh, don't hit another cap of mine. Okay, they don't roll it. We're gonna hold! We hold the Gascony. We hold the Gascony cap. Red runs back to Russia. Pink just lost an absolute shed ton of troops rolling that cap. But Pink still has the Scandi cap as far as we know. And me and Pink can just trade in Spain now. This is why I really wanted this. And we pull off something called the reverse card block by doing so. Where we let red take the entire map and then they get to a position where they just can't take cards. Oh, we have to use the wild. Okay, I want to link these caps now so that I can bring those 600 in, and I'm gonna signal Pink. Let's trade in here. And then this becomes slightly more important than this one, but this is still my best cap in the game. But because of the infinite trading potential in Spain now between me and Pink, we need this to be really strong. So I think Pink is a decent enough player to understand what I was just trying to do. We're about to find out. How did Red get past the Scandi cap? Well, General Funny, it's funny you should ask. Because any sane person, when they're capping in Scandi, would cap on one of these choke positions, right? On Finland, Stockholm, Oslo, maybe even Denmark, even though it's not part of the Scandi. But guess where Green originally capped? It was in Sons of All, so the Scandi path is completely open. Yes. Add a bit to Spain so you can trade. Oh, okay, they're not doing it. Maybe Pink isn't as good as we thought. See if we can signal again. Maybe they get what we're trying to say this time. Let's trade in Spain. Let's trade in Spain. Yeah, well, we get the easy reverse card block on reds if me and Pink trade in Spain, and then that guarantees Pink second. And because they spent so many troops into red, that situation for me means I win the game because I'll go into the 1v1 at such an advantage with Pink, depending on which of us kills red and how much we lose in the process. I probably go to the 1v1 at advantage. Well, they're still not getting it. But yeah, I don't need the bonus. At the very least, I have a pink kill guard if red does something silly, or if pink does something silly, either or. So yeah, we never take these cards in Spain. We want the pink to be behind us there. Okay, pink not happy. Don't want to close my cap. It's already closed here, so we'll take a card there. They didn't get a card? Are you sure? I think pink has lost patience with the game. I don't think they want to be in the game anymore. I mean, they were playing really, really well up until they full sent into that Gascony cap. Yeah, they are taking cards. So I guess card blocking red is the way forward. Red has a mountain of troops though, and I have to smash through pink to be able to do it. So sadly, I think it's a bit more of a patience game at the minute. I think eventually pink's gonna click and gonna realize that we can just trade in Spain and red will then get card blocked. But for now, they're not getting it. They haven't realized. Okay, let's remove red from here in Germany. And that'll be a bit of progress. We force red to start taking these external cards at the very least. Yeah, take all the cards, red. That bonus is yours if you want it. You take that bonus, my friends. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Red's trying to card block me. Oh, well, kind of respect it. Kind of respect it. It looks like I'm the one getting teamed on by pink and red. Is pink sneakily trying to trade here? No, me and pink are still good. Me and pink are going to trade here in the middle. And red is going to be screwed. I like it. Red has played a very patient game. I can't fault their game, to be honest. They've played it very well. Despite them rolling caps, taking cap rolls that really they should not have been taken at the stage in the game that they did. They got good rolls out of it. They were lucky in that respect. And other than that, their game has been pretty good. Yeah, plus 8 at this stage of the game. Huge, huge value, says Baronicus. Yeah, red slowly taking all the cards from the externals. This is what we want to see. If you want good dice, just get good. Yeah, skill issue. Let's have a look at my kills. Oh, it's actually positive for once. Usually this is more than this one. We're doing okay this game. Yeah, pink is realizing, but they haven't realized this infinite card trading spot, as we call it. So I don't think they're a GM, but they have played a decent-ish game so far. But I'm notoriously bad at trying to guess players' ranks, guys. What are your guys' opinions? What are your predictions for the ranks of these players? I mean, I'm not going to check at the end. I always forget. I always forget. Sooner or later, pink has no choice if he is smart enough to let red take the board. I mean, red is going to take the board. As long as me and pink trade in the middle here, eventually red takes the board, and then pink should realize, oh, look, I can take cards in Spain. To an extent, getting good dice is a skill issue. I mean, well, there is some knowledge behind it. Yeah, you are correct, Veronicus. Very true, very true. Knowing the 100% roll values is a skill. It is a knowledge-based skill. That is correct. There's also some skill in certain circumstances where you roll 1 or 2 dice rather than all 3 to try and maximize your chances of finishing a kill or running the 70, stuff like that, when the split's involved. So there can be quite a bit of skill in the use of the dice, but for the most part, if you just get bad rolls, it is just RNG. Oh no, are we getting slammed? No, we're not getting slammed. Of course we're not. Let's trade in the dudes. Oh, so close to double 1669s. Just gonna periodically check to make sure these players aren't botted out. Okay, guys, who's gonna bot out first? Call it now. You know, it's gonna be pink. I'm gonna predict it's gonna be pink if one of these players bots out, because they're right next to me, and that is the player that, if it turns into a bot, would most screw me over. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be pink, if anyone. Pink bots first, absolutely. Yeah, Spanish Baldwin gets it. Spanish Baldwin knows. They've seen enough of my games to realize that however it's going to happen, I'm the one that's going to get screwed over. Every single time, without fail, somehow or another, I'm the one that gets screwed over. Oh, look at that. It's ordained. I'm going to put it there so we can maintain the 69s. Sledge is predicting that pink is going to bot out at the precise moment where the body's going to trade in and whack everything in Spain just to screw me over. Yeah, I like that prediction. That is exactly the kind of thing that would happen to me. Pink's gonna bot out, trade in, surround all my caps with massive stacks, and I'll just be screwed in the end game. That's what's gonna happen. If anything's gonna happen, that is what is gonna happen. But honestly, pink botting out and adding to Spain is good for me, because then I can get the infinite trading spot going, even though it would be expensive. Eventually, red ends up card blocked. So we're just going to keep taking card where pink does so, and then red's going to use up all these cards eventually. It is a bit of a long play. But that's the kind of game we found ourselves in. Sadly, they don't all go super quick. Some of them do go long, like this one. Just make sure they're not bots. We're on bot duty, checking one of their bots almost every turn now. We're at that stage and no, don't give red a card. No, don't hit red territories. Oh, pink's starting the block. Is pink starting the block on red? We like it. If that is indeed what's happening, we love this from pink. It's not what's happening. Damn it! Okay, well, the dream was almost there, guys. We saw the dream. It was almost there. Okay, maybe I have to instigate it. Okay, let's try this. Let's whack a bit of a stack there, slightly blocking red, where pink can see we're blocking red. And let's see what happens. So we're showing pink that, yeah, we're willing to commit some troops to blocking red here. Do you want to join us in the efforts? Let's throw some fist bumps. Okay, they add in the top, that's good. They take a card up here. We like, okay, maybe we've got something going. Okay, red trades in. Does red realize what's about to happen, guys, do you think? Or do you think red is still quite inexperienced and doesn't see what is about to happen to them? I don't think they realize. If they realized, they would have brought a massive stack over this side much sooner than now. Because me and pink have just been trading with one another for quite a while now. So if red knew this kind of tactic, they would have tried to counter it somehow by now already. By putting a massive stack over here, so we just can't card block them. But assuming pink has a big stack here guarding this border, the block on red is coming. We're almost there. They've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 cards maybe left if pink is properly guarding up here. And then things are going to get interesting again, and we're going to see who gets smacked by red. I think pink has more animosity with red because pink slammed the Gascony cap, but we'll find out. The good news is it is about to get interesting again. A long fortify, maybe they're moving in position as we speak. Okay, not many cards now for reds. Yeah, they see it now. And my stack's the one getting smackaroonies. Oh, then they go and smack pink as well. Okay. That was a quick fortify. 300 quick fortify. Was that card troops, I wonder? I'm gonna give that this emote to pink. Like, hit the stack, pink. Go on, do it. We've got this. We've got red on the ropes. No, don't give red a card. Okay, it looks like I need a bit of a show of faith. So we're gonna spend the troops. And then hopefully pink is going to put the block in at the top. Pink definitely has enough troops to help with this block. This turn will definitely tell whose side pink is choosing. 700. Okay, we're going to give the fist bumps. Come on, Pink. We got this. We got this. Go and put the block in place. Okay, we see a trade. Yeah, go with the full stack. Go with the full stack and hit the 700. Yes, yes, keep going. Yes, hit the 700. Ooh, did they do it? Red only has a couple of cards if this is successful. We don't know whether they actually rolled it though. Only 250 comes back, so maybe they just left a massive stack there against the 700. Well, let's go and check. And we open the cap at the same time by checking, so... Yeah, it's well played. Okay, so red has very few cards left now. Yeah, open my cap. This is a good move. This lets me help out if red breaks through. Okay, they're just retaking bonuses. We don't mind it. And you want to trade that? Yeah, it's all good. $420. That wasn't planned, guys. Honest. It just ended up at 420. Okay, so red has at least one card left up here, which opens my cap if they take it. Looks like they had another one down here in southeastern EU. So they're going to be able to go to 4 cards again after they trade in. But if you're pink, you need to roll whatever stacks here before it gets bigger. But yeah, I think my stack is... Yeah, it's bigger than a trade-in, so I don't think my stack gets rolled. Well, it can't get rolled with just a trade-in at least. Okay, here comes the trade-in. Okay, they take the final card in Eastern EU. And pink probably has a massive stack against their stack. They should trade him and slam it. Okay, I think that's red card blocked now. We have progress. We have progress, guys. This should be no card for red. Yeah, straight to the 45 phase. Very well played. How much did they bring up? I think it's all happening up here in the north. Pink should be thinking that they need to be the one to roll whatever the stack is first to get that attacker's advantage. And the balance blitz. Kindness, hopefully, if they get a good roll. Do people in the UK even use 420 as code for weed? I mean, it's just ubiquitous now on the internet, Spanish Baldwin. Like, it's just spread through the internet. It doesn't matter whether your police code is actually that or not. But I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Okay, so we wait till pink makes a move on red now, I think. And then we should be able to take the win from there. It's just a matter of time now. Sam asks, is that where it comes from? Police code? I think so, Sam. I think I read that somewhere. I've also heard that one as well, Sledge. Like, I've heard a couple of, well, I don't know what you call them. Rumors? Would you call them rumors? Or certain explanations for where it came from? But I don't actually know what the truth is. Yeah, that's 230. 230, Evil Doctor. So for you guys watching this back on YouTube, I'm talking to my Twitch chats. I'm not just randomly spouting nonsense about dentists and 230s. I'm responding to people in my Twitch chats. How crazy would it be now, guys, if Pink pulls the biggest backstab of all backstabs and whacks my 900 stack? Evil Doctor in my Twitch chat says, YouTube, we are trapped in Leona's basement. She won't stop talking to us about times of day. Shh, Evil Doctor, you shouldn't be telling them that. The basement is our little secret, remember? Sets are currently at 400. Is pink going to lay the smackdown on red yet? Spending a lot of time in draft. Again, these stacks need to be bigger than trade-ins, just in case red is sitting on a sneaky trade on 3. And there's no reason for us to be letting red get these extra troops if we don't have to. So I'm going to start pushing down and slowly taking away territory from them. Now, if red is smart, they see what I'm doing, and they should leave a trap stack, what I call a trap stack. So what you do is you leave it where the other players can't see it, so that when they advance and finally meet the stack, they find a stack much bigger than what's advancing. So it does mean it's very risky depending on how many troops you have, but red could full off cap down here to here, knowing that they're eventually going to lose this cap anyway, and use it as a cap stack so that when my 800 comes across, if I don't fortify some onto it from my caps, then red is going to get a card by smacking it. But I think me and pink are so far ahead of red in terms of troops now. I don't think red can afford to do that. Well, let's deny them one of the bonuses. We don't know how much is on this cap down here. I'm not sure whether I can afford to try and open that just yet. I think I need this cap to be at least 1,500 before we fully take West Africa, with an aim to smack this capital. Oh, we see the double cross! Did I call it? Or did I call it, guys? What was that double cross, pink? I don't understand. Does someone know what pink is thinking? Does anyone have any idea what maybe pink was thinking there? They're saying... I'm not sure. I mean, it's a card block, pink. I don't know what you want me to do. Are they just going to keep rolling my 400 stacks? No, okay. They don't roll the massive stack this time. Can I get a Hoya? Hello, Chris. Welcome in. What are you? Snuggle delivery. Oh, Chris, what are you doing to me? I mean, where can I slam pink, though? That's the thing. You're not having your channel points back, but you also haven't used it responsibly.
Go wild with generative AI in Adobe Photoshop. Create.
Shush, YouTube. We're almost to the end game. Do we really want to be sending irresponsible snuggle deliveries and sabotage the game after being in it for so long? Well, if I do that, Chris, then pink turns on me and it all goes wrong. Okay, we need to just double check that they haven't botted out. Everyone is still here. Okay, the card block is still in place as of yet, but with the little bit of a betrayal from Pink, it's looking a bit tentative. I think Pink's patience is really wearing thin, so we're walking on a bit of a tightrope. Okay, next trade in. We're gonna go and check the cap by moving one space and leaving a block there. That way we'll know whether we can roll it or not, and we don't necessarily give red a card. They were sitting on the cheeky trade on 3 this entire time! Okay, oh no, that's a full send alert. That is a full send alert, and I think we're the one that is getting full sent into. Well, it's going to be interesting. Who's getting the full suicide? Pink has a slightly weaker looking cap, so maybe it's Pink. Ooh, it's looking deadly. It's looking very deadly indeed. Okay. Sadly, I can't do the same. So red is going to get one of my caps. 69. Let's see how this goes. Is red gonna roll the Gascony cap? They might do. I should have removed pinks. Oh, I may have just given away the infinite trading spot. Okay, here comes the big slams. Is red gonna go back round to retake? No, they come and slam Gascony. Okay, lose a ton. Lose 2,000. Lose 2,000 on it. What was that? That was pretty much an even roll. Okay, they just lost an absolute shed ton of troops. Red might actually be killable right now by pink. They fully removed pink. They removed their chance at an infinite trading spot, I think. Yeah, red just went fully like neutral, maybe even positive. No, they didn't go positive, but like they got complete even rolls on this cap. It's silliness. Okay, yeah, you need to go with your 5k and go and slam that red cap, pink. You need to go slam the red cap. Go on, do it. No, don't fortify. What, they give me this central cap? Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's play this out. Let's see what happens. Like, pink has sunken their cap, although their big stack is open this way. Ooh, I don't love it. I don't love it. What is it? We can't even see. Okay, there's nothing we can do. So pink needed to roll it. They had enough troops. 5k on 2.4k was enough to kill that cap of red. Now we just have to make red card block themselves over here on the left-hand side. But again, we're the one that gets slammed. Take the whole board, says Zedman. Damn, this is still going on. Yeah, we're in a long one, Riddle. Sadly, well, pink's doing some slamming over here on the right-hand side. So maybe they take the Russia cap. Oh, they're coming back round. Okay, red's fully removed. Well, they're not fully removed, actually. Okay, so we're going to have to let red start taking cards again. Look at pink leaving little red places. The sneaky devil. Okay, well, red is now fully cleared from the right-hand side. And they give up the Gascony cap for the center cap. Harder to card block. I don't hate the play, it's not bad. But we really want to snag this Gascony cap again. But we were the one that got slammed. Is this Scandi cap must be empty with the amount that pink has over here, 5k. Does red come and slam the Gascony cap again? They do not. They just take a card. Okay, we need pink to hit this cap, preferably. And not our cap. Maybe I should take these pink territories in the Orient. Hi Zycron, welcome in. Looks like a long game. It has been a bit of a long one. Both these players we've ended up in the 3-player endgame are patient players, but their patience seems to be wearing thin, I think. And sadly, we keep being the one that gets slammed into. So I think we're going to end up going into the 1v1 at a disadvantage. Pink giving up this center cap was a massive mistake on their part. Okay, let's open Pink's 5k cap. So hopefully come and smack. Hopefully come and smack this this red 2k cap. If they do that, the game is over pretty much. So we're hoping that is exactly what Pink's going to do. Pink's been signaling that they want the game to end for quite a while. So hopefully they come and hit the 2,800 cap right now. I'm sure they wanted it to be me rolling it, but they have a much better success rate with a 5k stack. Okay, they trade in. Come on, everything on the 5k. Come and do it. It doesn't look like it's happening. I'm pretty confident this Scandi cap is now empty. I think Pink has just single stacked now with a 5k. Yeah, you've run out of time now, Pink. Don't lock your cap. Don't lock your cap. Yeah, well played. Okay, it looks like Pink wants to start the card block process again. Where is my cards? So we just got to wait for red to lock their cap again, and then we can start putting a card block back in place, and then we start the process all over again. Unless pink wants to come around with their 5k and finish off red right now. Yes. No, don't just take your bonus. No! Okay. Pink locks their 5k cap. Oh, are they trying to card block me now? Or is this a preemptive measure against red? Quarantine asks, where are the caps? Okay, we think the 6th cap is up in Iceland. We haven't confirmed it. We've never been up there, but we think it's up in Noob Corner somewhere. We've got a cap in Gascony, down here, 2 in the center, 1 in Russia, and 1 sunken in Sundsvall in Scandi. And so we're pretty confident it's up here in Noob Corner somewhere. It must be in Iceland because we've come through here once or twice, I think. So it's in Iceland somewhere. I'm pretty confident. So we're just going to continue to trade with pink, and we've got to wait till red. Oh well, are we getting suicided? Quite possibly. Pink's gonna eat the suicide! It's not us! Pink eats the suicide! They're going checking the Scandi cap, I think. Oh, Pink eats the suicide! We weren't the one that got suicided! Oh my, oh my. How much did Pink lose? Can Pink get the cap run off here? They've got 3k left. Okay. That's not enough for a cap run. Unless they double, triple tap me. Let's see if they can get this. They're gonna retake the middle? Okay, we're going into a 1v1. Red is dead, pretty much. Okay, they're gonna slam. Oh no, we didn't take out red. Okay. Does Pink think this is the last of red? They've not gone back. They failed the fortify. Do we just win here? Do we just cut? Yeah, we're just getting out of this game. If these caps are open, we're just gonna take the win. Let's bolster that a little bit. And let's go check it out. GG! We just can't run. They gave in. They both threw in the towel. They didn't have the patience. Oh, that was a long one, but we finally take the GG. I'm speechless. Like, subscribe. Not all the games are this long, honestly. And I'll see you in the next one.